Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Fields and Skylines, and today we are starting a Let's Play on FS25 Hutan Pantai. And we are on our starting farm, and we will take a quick look around our little farm, starting with our little um, AP50. And wow, it's little, made it red. And of course, we have a farmhouse right here. If we go out towards the main yard, uh, I added over here a rice sampling growth greenhouse because, well, why not? We're going to be doing rice on this playthrough. Also, I added a little workshop spot here and I knocked over a power washer, but it still works. In this little area here, we keep kind of just some of our equipment. We have a seeder, fertilizer spreader, lime spreader, um, front end loader, pallet fork. And if we keep walking around, you can see we have our rice harvester. So yes, we are going to be doing, like I said, rice. And then we have a greenhouse, which we're growing. Currently, we're growing chilies and spring onions in here. And I'll tell you why I'm choosing the things I've chose. Inside this little garage here, we have the Lizard transport truck with the extension. That'll be our hauler of things. Around back here, we have our diesel tank. We have some silos, a water silo, and then a field silo, which kind of will give us like seeds and lime, fert, stuff like that. And then if we walk around here in this shed, we have a pea harvester. So we are pea farmers, pea and rice farmers. And then over here we have a mushroom greenhouse, which is currently growing both types of mushrooms. And in this shed, we just have 3 tractors, one small tractor, 2 medium-sized tractors, and then the rice planter. So here you can see we have a warrior, a Dutsfar warrior. It's 287 horse in the matte green. Then we got a Kubota 201, M8 201, and it's around 200 horse. Or 220 horse, sorry, 220 horse. And then we have the Vitris here, which is our little tractor. It's got the front end loader for it. And that's all we have. And we have 64,000 in the bank to do with as we please. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our field. So we have field 4, which currently has peas planted in. Field 8, which currently has peas planted in. And then field 3, which as you can see is split. Wow, there's area over here. We might see if we can build something there at some point in the future. Maybe, but if you see here that it's split, these are 2 rice fields. This is one ginormous rice field, and then this is one really small rice field. So, and then we have a third field here that had wheat in it. I harvested it out before I started recording because wheat is not part of our playthrough, and we're going to end up planting beans in there, or planting peas in there for now. And then as we expand, how are we going to expand? Like, what are our goals? So I'm calling this the stir fry. The stir fry playthrough, or something sort of like that, because yes, stir fry is delicious. But what I want to kind of do is like grow rice, make the noodles, make all of the rice productions. I want to grow peas. Peas is good in stir fry. I want to add chickens. So like if you're making fried rice, you need egg, peas, and rice. So like it's kind of that whole Asian food, at least in America. Asian food is in America, which I think it's pretty good. I've never been to Asia, unfortunately, so I can't speak to real Asian food. But that is what I think I'm going to try to play here. So we're going to do things like peas. We're going to grow and get chickens, which means we'll need to get like a small field so we can feed the chickens with like barley. Want to grow again and do other things like um, the beans and the spinach. Some of the newer things in the game, and we'll see how far we get in this playthrough because that's all going to take a lot of money. I don't know how profitable peas are, or pea farming is, or rice farming. But I think once we can start buying some productions, um, or like in the canning factory with rice, we can do this noodle soup, um, which is kind of interest. Like noodle soup. We also need the eggs from the chickens that we would have in the future. We could do like the rice bag. We can do the rice roll. And if we jump back into like grain mill, we can do rice flour, oil mill, we can do rice oil. So there's definitely some productions here we can buy on the map that will help us get to where we want to be. And we do have a lot of opportunity for selling things like the mushrooms and some of these other vegetables as well. So we'll make some money from that. So that's kind of our walkthrough of our farm. Let's jump back up there and take a look again. So basically we have 8, 3, 4, and 40. Growth opportunities obviously are 9, 2, 7, and then over on this side here, 41, 5, 10, and like we can go really big and just take this whole big area here. So there's a lot of growth opportunities, big fields. Now I'm running smaller kit, so some of these big fields might be problematic. I haven't harvested peas, so I don't know like how long it's going to take to harvest these fields. So this could be a bit of a disaster of a playthrough, but we're gonna give it a go. So with that, sit back, and I think we're gonna jump into our next month. Although we need to fertilize the rice fields, and we probably need. Let's take a look here. Needs lime. There we go. So if we look, needs lime. Our fields don't need lime. Uh, Obviously, this field says it needs fertilizer, so we might try to throw some fertilizer on here. These need fertilizer. So I think I'm going to go through and fertilize before I jump into next month. And that'll be the next thing we do. So I'm going to jump into the little guy here. And we are going to fertilize our fields before we jump into September. Now, rice is planted in April. I believe peas are planted in March. Let's take a look at our calendar. So rice is April or May, harvested in August or September. Peas are planted in March or April, July, August, September. So I think we'll probably plant peas in March, plant rice in April, and harvest whenever they're ready. I think that'll be the plan. And then we'll sell stuff. I'm not going to hold on to like the mushrooms or the greenhouse stuff until peak. I'm going to try to sell that stuff every month. As for like crops, we can pop them in our silos, I believe. So that's what we will do. There we go. I haven't tried. Yeah, I definitely need to wait. I'm going to put this down. And I'm going to go get a weight for this. So I'll go do a quick jump cut. I'll get set up, and I'll be right back here shortly. So I'll see you all in a little bit. All right, picked up a front weight, made it bright orange so that it's easy enough to see. I tend to lose weights or hit them. So steering assist is on, and off we go. So I'm going to use the steering assist. It'll save me money on the FERT for sure, and be in pretty good shape. Or maybe not. It's a pretty odd shaped field. I feel like I'm doubling up in some places, but I don't know. All right, so we're gonna crack on with this. I'm gonna get this done here in a time lapse. I think basically I have to for this field. I should probably figure out if I gotta mulch that field, or how to mulch that field over there. I don't know. I gotta look see if there's a mulcher. Probably gotta buy a roller. Don't have enough money though for all of this, so might be leasing some of these implements. Here in the future until we can start making money. I don't know how we make money on peas. I'm sure I can do stuff with peas in some of the productions, but I don't know which ones those are yet. I haven't researched peas. I picked peas just because they're in fried rice. I thought we could go the whole. I know I said stir fry. I only said that because of the mushrooms, but like the whole fried rice thing where you have rice, you have rice oil, you have egg. You can add in like chicken and all your chilies and your spring onion, stuff like that. So I kind of thought that would be kind of an interesting take on this playthrough, which is why I chose what I did. So yeah, so what I think I'm going to do now is kick off a time lapse real quick, get this work done here in a time lapse, and I'll see you all when the fertilizing of all this is done. See you in a bit. all work is done. So I thought I would finish up with a contract to take us out. Um, just a bailing contract. We don't get to keep any of it. We just have to bail it. That did not go as planned. This might be a little harder than I thought. Okay, well, we'll skip that one. Yeah, so we got the work done. I'm just gonna get these all wrapped up, figure out how to work this, maybe. There we go. It's doing its thing. So that's just the first month. We'll jump in, do this be our next playthrough. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below if you have any questions about FS25 or this current playthrough that we're going to be doing. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. We've been stuck at the same number here now for quite some time. So please subscribe. And with that, we'll hope you all have a great rest of your day. And until next time, goodbye.